There's something really interesting about this entire Gojo thing that I don't see anybody else talking about, so strap in, and if you're not caught up on the manga, spoilers beware. So as everyone knows by now, this final page has had the community in absolute chaos, right? Is this Gojo? Is he back? Is it a ghost? Is it a hallucination? Is it the product of somebody's curse technique or domain expansion? Who knows, right? We're gonna have to wait for Gege to tell us in 261. Hopefully, unless he swaps back to Hikari versus Uraume for an entire chapter, and then we go into a break week and we have to sit with this for like a month. Please no, Gege. But anyways, I've made several videos about this. You can check out my thoughts. As you guys know, I am a card-carrying member of the Gojo is Coming Back Club. I have been a member of that club since the day he passed away. So, you know, that information's out there. But specifically in this video, I want to talk about something super interesting that, again, I haven't seen anybody else bring up. And that's something about this page, or rather something that is noticeably absent from this page. And that is the end of the chapter notation. And just to be clear, I'm talking about this little box right here. This box appears at the end of the chapter, and you can't see it in this color page right here, but it also usually say like end of chapter as well next to that thing. And throughout JJK, this notation has evolved. Sometimes it'll just say to be continued. Sometimes it'll provide the date we can expect the next chapter, but most of the time there is some sort of notation that denotes the end of the chapter. Now take another look at the final page of 260 and you'll notice that there is nothing down here, right? However, this isn't unprecedented. Earlier on in JJK, there were chapters that didn't have any type of notation like this. However, that's not what's weird, because there is an end of chapter notation in 260. It's just not on the final page. It's on the second to last page, which is just strange, right? And I went through every chapter and I did not find any other situation that did anything like this. This is unprecedented. This obviously got me extremely curious, so I went to check Viz's official release of chapter 260, and as you can see, there is the to be continued tag on the final page, and there's nothing on the previous page, which again, this isn't weird for the online Viz releases, so it's like, okay, well maybe that other tag at the end of the previous page was just kind of like a weird fluke, right? But at the same time, Viz are also the same people that hired John Weary, so clearly they don't put too much stock into maintaining the integrity of the finer details of this manga. So it's at this point that I reached out to you guys to see if anybody could provide me an actual photo of how JJK 260 appeared in Weekly Shonen Jump. And so that's what we're looking at here. And as you can see, the end of chapter tag there is on the penultimate page, the second to last page, with nothing on the final page. And that's just weird, right? What does that mean? Because again, in my research, this is something that's never been done before. Yes, the end tag has evolved. Yes, sometimes it's not used at all, but I don't think it has ever been used anywhere but the final page. So why would it be used there? Is this to imply that this is kind of like an after credit scene to build hype? Is it at all to imply that maybe it's not real and it's leaning more towards the hallucination aspect? I really don't know. I can't put too much stock in either direction because it may just be kind of an oversight, a weird oversight, but an oversight nonetheless that doesn't really mean anything. But in any case, this just had me fascinated and I wanted to get y'all's pulse on it.